After using the Sigma for a couple of years, like anything really, you kind of start shopping around. And that's when the Meike kind of popped up. So the lens that I have at the moment is the 16mm T2.2. It's actually the lens that I'm filming with right now. So I've put together a few little kind of tests of the lens, really comparing it to the Sigma, because for me and my needs, I'd be considering really replacing the Sigma with a couple of the Meike lenses. So I mean, you can really see between the two lenses, there's definitely a difference in terms of the colouring, the contrast of the lens. Generally, the Meike is more contrasty than the Sigma in my tests. I mean, I am using a speed booster, so it's difficult to say because there is a bit of kind of grainy colour cast with the Sigma, but it could be the speed booster. Yeah, I mean, looking at the two lenses in terms of the breathing of the lenses, the breathing is when the focus changes, it seems as though the image zooms in or zooms out. So generally, the less of a zoom there is with a change of focus, the better, just because it can really distract from the image. Unless you like that look, that might be something that you actually prefer in a lens, but generally it's more of an imperfection really. It's actually quite surprising. I mean, I knew the Sigma did breathe quite a bit. I mean, you can see it when you really rack the focus between near and far. It's really clear, the breathing. But looking at the Meike, it's still there, but it's very subtle, and to be honest, it's actually really good, especially when you consider the price point of the lens. The breathing is extremely minimal, which is really impressive. So yeah, so that's a bit of a test between the two focusing systems. So yeah, I mean, the other big thing really between the two lenses is with the Sigma, the change of aperture is stepped, it's clicked, and it is electronic. So you have to change it through either the camera, or if you're using a speed booster, you can change it. There's a little dial on the speed booster, but generally it's through the camera itself. Whereas the Meike, it's fully declipped, it's really smooth. The big benefit of that really when it comes to video is you can actually use that to change the exposure. So you're going from an outdoor shot to an indoor shot. You can smoothly change the exposure by adjusting the iris to fit really the image. If you're using the Sigma, you can see jumps in the exposure. This is often annoying because I use the GH5, so occasionally I'd be shooting and I'd knock that down, the exposure would jump between a couple of stops and it would kind of ruin the shot. When it comes to the focus range of the Meike, you do have extremely close focus with the lens, which is great. I mean, I'm using Ricky the Cactus for this shot. The close focus performance and then racking between the two, I mean, you can see going close to far, very smooth and very, very easily done. So then between the two lenses, I've done a little kind of bokeh test. You can definitely see on the Meike the bokeh is lovely and round, whereas the Sigma, the bokeh isn't perfectly round. Is that an issue? Well, it's just aesthetically it's different. Personally, I prefer the Meike. The bokeh itself, it's really pleasing to look at. So the little video of the art exhibition, that was actually shot all using the Blackmagic Pocket and the Meike 16. I was shooting it handheld, just checking out the exhibition. I mean, when it came to actually looking over the footage of the event, straight from the camera, after a simple grade, it looked really, really good. Personally, I really like this focal length. On a Micro Four Thirds system, it's not too wide. You do get a bit of depth really with it. Yeah, it's just really nice, a really nice lens to use. When it comes to the cost of things, and I mean this video is focused on Micro Four Thirds systems, the Meike lenses at the moment are like $350, $400. Sigma is about $630, $640. So, but then you need the speed booster. So when you add on the speed booster, which is 120, or if you want the Metabones, it's 400, 500. You add those things all together, you can pick up quite a few of the little cine lenses. I might have actually already ordered the 35, so yeah. If you're the sort of person that likes to shoot at likes to have every little increment available, but doesn't want to be looking around, like 20 lenses and constantly changing, completely understandable. But I actually don't mind carrying, maybe 3, 4 of these small lenses, which is so easy to carry and so simple to switch. It kind of makes sense. So, what are your thoughts on the Meike lenses? Overall, I think they are a solid choice for video, especially once you consider the price points, build and image quality, and size. A set of these lenses for a micro 4/3 system is a solid investment.